Everyone thinks the Garmin Marq Gen 2 is just a luxury flex piece, but here's the thing, it's actually one of the most practical daily tool watches you can buy because it delivers true multi-day battery with an AMOLED display and elite GPS accuracy that cheaper watches fail to match. I went in skeptical. I wore it for 21 days, logged 160 km of running and hiking, plus gym and pool sessions, and what I discovered upended my expectations. Before we dive into what I discovered, if you're already leaning in and want the best current price, there's a link in the description. But stick around, because the 3 reasons I landed on might not be what you expect, and one of them saved me from making a costly mistake. I needed one watch that could do it all: look clean with a blazer at a client meeting, survive weekend trail runs in dense tree cover, and not beg for a charger every other night. My Apple-style daily driver looked great but died fast on travel days. My older adventure watch had stamina but looked like a plastic hockey puck in the boardroom. And several mid-tier multisport watches struggled in downtown GPS canyons near my office, snapping straight lines across skyscrapers and wrecking pace data. So I grabbed the Marq Gen 2 Grade 5 Titanium, domed sapphire, AMOLED touchscreen, multiband GPS, hoping it could be the single watch that finally nails both form and function. Honestly, I expected to send it back because of the price. Instead, the first week got interesting. Test 1, GPS accuracy under stress. I did back-to-back runs through a dense forest loop, then an urban route downtown with tall glass buildings. Multiband GNSS with SatIQ kicked in, and the tracks hugged the trail rather than slicing corners. On the 10.2 km loop, the Marq logged 10.17 km, a 0.3% deviation, while my phone overshot by nearly 3%. Pace spikes smoothed out, and the barometric altimeter matched my route's known elevation gain within a few meters. But then I layered turn-by-turn topo-active maps for a new trail network. It called out forks before I hit them and kept me en route without staring at my phone. That's where it starts to separate itself from those fashion-first watches. Test 2, battery with AMOLED, real world. Manufacturer says up to 16 days smartwatch, up to 42 hours GPS, about 28 hours in multiband. With always-on display, medium brightness, all systems auto via SatIQ, 4 GPS workouts, about 6 hours total, HRV status, pulse ox during sleep, and notifications on. I got 9 full days. Turning off always on and leaving SatIQ to auto switch pushed me into day 14 before a charge. A 3-hour GPS hike barely dented at 7%. Recharge from 10% to full took about 1 hour 20 minutes. But then I tried an all-day multiband GPS hike to compare tracks with a footpod and a cycling head unit. I still had juice for evening dinner plans, display at 30% brightness. Battery anxiety gone. Test 3, durability and comfort. Grade 5 titanium case, domed sapphire lens, 10 ATM water rating. I wore it in saltwater pool sessions and on a dusty, rocky scramble. 0 scratches on the sapphire, and the titanium brushed back to clean with a rinse. It's a 46mm case, but the curved lugs and light titanium keep it wearable. With the nylon or silicone quick-fit 22 band, it stays under that 90G feel on wrist. I slept with the nylon strap for a week to test HRV and sleep tracking, no hotspots, no rash. But here's where it gets interesting. It looks like a luxury piece without being precious. You can actually beat it up. Test 4, everyday smarts and training. The AMOLED is crisp in sunlight and gorgeous indoors. Offline maps are legit. You can load regions and get next fork and up-ahead data with visual cues. Training readiness and HRV status kept me from redlining the day after poor sleep. Body battery tracked travel fatigue scarily well. Garmin Pay worked for post-run coffee. Music storage means leaving the phone behind on a run. Notifications are reliable and unobtrusive. Downsides, it's still a Garmin app ecosystem, not a full-blown third-party app store. And yes, much of the core software overlaps with less expensive Fenix/Epix models. Here's the revelation after 3 weeks. The Marq Gen 2 won me over for 3 reasons that shift it from luxury to legit. Reason 1. Accuracy you can trust where it matters. The multiband GNSS plus SatIQ gave me consistent routing in the forest and reliable pacing downtown. It's not perfect, but those 0.3–0.5% distance deviations repeatedly beat my phone and matched my reference devices. Barrel altimeter and map detail remove guesswork on new routes. If your training or navigation depends on trustworthy data, this is real value, not marketing. Reason 2, battery to display ratio that changes behavior. Most AMOLED smartwatches force daily or every other day charging. This did not. 9 days with always on, 14-16 days without it, and 20-40 hours of GPS depending on mode meant I stopped thinking about chargers on trips. That shifts your relationship with the watch. You use the features because they're always available. Reason 3, luxury that's actually functional. Grade 5 titanium, domed sapphire, ceramic bezel elements on certain variants. It's premium and surprisingly light, so you actually wear it more. It passes in the office, survives on the mountain, and doesn't scream gadget. Yes, Fenix and Epix share core smarts for less money, but the Marq's build and finish are a tangible daily difference. If you've ever scratched a softer lens or felt a steel watch drag on long runs, you'll get it. Now that you know why the Marq Gen 2 works in the real world, if it fits your needs, grab it before prices swing or certain variants go out of stock. I'll drop the best current price in the description, along with my band and map region picks so you can set it up right away. Bottom line, if you want one watch that moves from suit to summit, the Marq Gen 2 delivers. Buy it if you care about accurate navigation, long battery with an AMOLED display, and a build that can take abuse while looking sharp. Skip it if you're on a strict budget, want an App Store smartwatch with LTE, or have very small wrists and prefer sub-40 form cases. For everyone else, it's a tool watch first, a flex second, and that's exactly why it's worth trying.